Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today is the day 5 for our PaloAltoPanorama series. Today we are discuss about setting up Panorama lab. So in this lab, we are going to add firewall into Panorama, creating template stack in Panorama, creating object, pushing the configuration to firewall. So I have taken this lab in EVNG and I am going to deploy from start to end. Okay, so in this one video I'll be covering each and everything, so it will be very informative for you guys. So I'll request you to please watch till the end, and if this video is getting long, I will divide into part 1 and part 2. Okay, and the benefit or why I recommend to watch this video till the end, because once you understand how it is getting deployed from the start to end, you will be able to troubleshoot further if you have such knowledge, like how basically a panorama get deployed. Okay, this video will be a absolute practical video. There is no theory in this. Okay, so it will be too interesting. So before we gonna start, I will request you to please subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you never miss a video from me. So without any further delay, let's get started. Friends, we'll move on to the lab and we'll try to understand the lab first. Okay, I have created some of the task lists which we are going to perform during the lab. Okay, so now we are going to understand the lab first. So this is our panorama. Okay, and the IP address of the panorama is this one, and I have given all these IP addresses, and these IP addresses are the management IP addresses, and we are connecting through our local PC. Okay, so they are into the same subnet and they will be able to connect properly. Okay, and from this local PC we will be able to access all the firewalls from here. Okay, and I have divided all this Palo Alto firewall into different sites. Okay, so we have 4 firewalls starting from India side, UK side, US side and Australia side, right? And we have subnet as well. So I have divided all this sites with the different subnets. So this is how the actual real-time deployment will be, because the firewalls will be sitting in that sites, and the panorama, let's say the panorama will be at HQ. Okay, for an example, we are just taking as this is a lab. Okay, for an example, we are in HQ, we will be having some firewalls. So I just removed it for understanding the concept. Okay, so you just understand that these are like, maybe you can consider any site as a HQ site and we have a firewall over there. Okay, and this is a typical deployment what you're seeing. So we will be having inside, we will be having outside. So I've taken a very simple example so that you guys can understand how the things, or how the traffic or the panorama flow works. Okay, so the first task is to adding the Palo Alto firewalls into panorama. Okay, so we'll hit the lab and we'll try to understand how we are going to add it. Okay, so friends, now we are going to add all the Palo Alto firewall into panorama. So we'll start from firewalls. So in this firewall, what we have to do is we have to add the particular IP address of panorama into this firewall. Okay, so we'll do the same process for all the other firewalls. So I'll be adding into India firewall. Okay, and I'll repeat the same to all the Palo Alto firewall by stopping the video. I'll show you for India side and then I'll do it offline for all the other firewalls. Okay, so let me hit to the dashboard of Palo Alto firewall 1. So this is Palo Alto firewall 1. To add that particular IP address, we have to go to the device, we have to go to setup. Okay, and we have to go to panorama settings. Okay, you have to click on this gearbox and you have to specify the IP address of the panorama. So the IP address is 202.150 as you have seen in the topology. Okay, and if you have any another Panorama firewall, you can add Panorama server, you can add the IP address of that particular Panorama server. Okay, as we don't have, we are not going to add this, and this is to enable the pushing device monitoring to Panorama. So if you want to send the information about the health of the particular firewall to Panorama, you can enable this. So every 20 to 40 seconds it will send that particular information to Panorama. Okay, and if you want to enable this auto recovery, this is a very good feature. If you want to enable that, you can enable this. So basically it tries to attempt the check for Panorama connectivity. So let's say if Panorama has pushed some policy. Okay, so this is a Panorama and this is your firewall. So what happens if Panorama has sent some configuration and there is some connectivity issues in with the Panorama? What exactly the firewall does is it actually moves to previous configuration. And for the other one, this, if we will be understanding this one when we go to advanced level of understanding about objects and templates. Okay, so we'll just click OK and we'll just commit this configuration. I will stop the video and I'll do all the same configuration for all the other firewalls. Okay, so friends, what I have done is in all the firewalls I have added the Panorama IP address. Okay, now I'll go to the Panorama server and I'm going to add the serials number of all the firewalls. Okay, and then I will try to add that particular firewalls into Panorama server. Okay, so let me hit the dashboard of Palo Panorama and then I'm going to add the serial number. So now to add the particular serial numbers, we have to go to Panorama tab. Okay, and you have to go to manage devices and then summary, and then you have to add it. I have collected all the serial numbers of all the firewalls. I have collected in this notepad. I'll just copy this and I will paste it over here. Okay, now we have to generate a code, auth key basically. So in this auth code only required for 10.1 and above. Okay, I am running 10.0.5, only one device, that is 10.1.1 that is running, and this is for intentional purpose because I wanted to show you with auth key and without auth key how this is going to happen. Okay, so here I require this. What I'll do is I'll just copy this. Okay, and I am going to paste it over here. Okay, I'll just click OK. Now basically I have to add that particular auth key over here. So where I need to add, I have to go to device again, I have to go to setup. Okay, and then the same Panorama setting where we have added the particular Panorama server IP addresses, right? And you have to add on this gearbox which is running right now. We'll just wait for some time. Okay, and here we have to put the auth code. Okay, if you see to other devices, you will not see that particular auth code option if you go to any of the devices. Okay, I'll show you. So you are not going to see any kind of auth code over here, as well as, okay, it is running now, so we'll just wait for some time. You will not, it will not show here and it will not show here as well. So only here it is showing because it is running on 10.1. Okay, so you have to remember, even here also it was showing, it was telling that if you are running more than 10.1.1 version, you have to get a auth code. Okay, and that same auth code, like if you are generating the same auth code, you can do it for all the devices. It is not for only one device, it is for all the devices. Okay, you just click OK and do a commit over here. Okay, nothing is required. I guess commit is not required. Okay, and I'm not going to click on auto push right now. I'll just click OK. Okay. Now it will take some time to show it connected, because it initiates some of the, so basically now it initiates some kind of connection. So we'll see in the packet capture, we'll open packet capture, what kind of connection that is going from Panorama to all the firewalls we are going to see in this packet capture. Okay. So it takes a little time because it has to load the packet capture application. So it takes a little bit of time. So yeah, now we'll see what kind of connection it initiates. So I can see some SSL connections over here that is happening. Okay, so TLS 1.2 application. So basically it is initiating some kind of SSL connection between Panorama to Palo Alto firewalls. Okay, after some time we'll be able to see that it shows as connected. Okay, so friends, now you are able to see all devices are connected, and in this device we can see cluster unknown. Why it is showing? I'll go to gateway 2 and I'll see in the high availability we have enabled this configuration. So that is the reason we have tried some HA configuration over here. That is the reason it is saying about that HA configuration. It is showing like that. Okay, so we'll just ignore this comment, and after that what I'll do is I will tag all this Palo Alto firewalls by the name of India site, UK site, US site and Australia site. Okay, let me do that. I'll just stop the video for now and I will start it again after putting the tags. So friends, as you can see that I have tagged all the Palo Alto devices. Now we will go to the template and we will create templates. So we are going to create templates for what? We will be creating templates for all the sites. So India site, UK site, US site and Australia site. So I'll just name it. So India site. Okay. And I'll just give a description, maybe object. For now, I'll just create individual template for all the sites. Okay, and I'm going to create an object for a description for a, okay, add. So I will have a UK site. Okay, same object. Okay, and I will do it for USA site, right? Object, and the last but not the least, Australia site, right? So this one will also be an object, and I will create a global object which will be global and it will be zones. Okay, done. So now what I have done is, what I'm going to do is in these objects, so basically whatever object that you are doing, like whatever template that we have created till now, we are going to only create the object inside that particular template. Okay, and in global we are going to create zones, and we will create a stack, and then I'll show you how we are going to assign a stack. Okay, so to add a stack, we have to click on add stack. Okay, and the name of the stack should not be as the name of template. Okay, so we'll just name it as India stack. Okay, and I'll be using global and I'll be using India. Okay, why I'm using both the templates? Okay, now in global template there will be zones that I'm going to define. An India template and be defining object. Okay, so object will be site specific, and zone will be on it will be global based. So I'll be assigning inside and outside to all the firewalls. Okay, so that is the reason I'm defining like that, and I'm going to select Palo Alto 1 here. Click OK. So I've created India stack. Okay, and these are the template that I'm using, and this is the device. Okay, now I will be doing for UK, US and Australia. I'll just stop the video and I'll do it because the video will be longer. That is the reason I'm not doing it, because this is the same work that I'm going to do. So I'm just stopping it right now, and I'll after completing I'll start it again. So friends, I have created all the stacks now, and I'm going to commit this to Panorama. So let it commit, and then I'll start the video again. So friends, the commit is successful now, and now we can see the template over here, the network template and the device template. Once we create this template, we will be seeing this information. Okay, so now we'll go to the network. Okay, and we have to choose the template over here. So we are going to choose a global template. Okay, now once we create this global template, okay, whatever we create, it will be implemented to all the devices. Why? Because I'll tell you, because in all the stack we have defined the global, right? So whatever changes that we are going to do in the global template, it will affect all the devices, and whatever we do it like for India side, it will only be affecting that only. Okay, so that is the reason we'll just go to the global template, and we are going to create a zones. Okay, now I'm going to create a zone. Okay, that is L3 zone and inside. Okay, and I'm going to create what? Outside. Small task we will be starting with, and then we'll go further advanced. So friends, we have already created the zones. Now we are going to push, first we'll commit to Panorama. Okay, and then we will go and push it to devices as well. So let it complete now. So now we are going to push this policy to the devices. Okay, and we will go and try to push this policy to the devices. Okay, and we are going to push this policy to all the devices. Okay, so here we are seeing the it is committing all, and it is 0%. Let it commit now. So friends, the commit has been successfully done. So what we are going to do is we are going to check whether those zones have been created or not, the inside outside. So if we go to the network and zones, now we can see inside outside. Here also we have inside outside. Okay, we have in this as well, we have inside outside, and also we have inside outside as well. So whatever we have created in Panorama, it got pushed to the devices, and it has already created that. Okay, so friends, we have completed 2 tasks. One is adding the firewalls to Panorama and creating the templates and deploying to the firewall. So in part 1 we have covered basically 2 points. In part 2 we are going to cover the objects creating and pushing to the firewalls, and we provide internet access to all the sites. So we are going to perform this task in part 2. Please let me know how you liked part 1, and let me know if you liked it. Please hit the like button. If you have learned something new in this video, please try to comment it, and if you have any suggestion, put it on the comment, or maybe you can send me an email or message on Instagram, Facebook, wherever you want. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe my channel, and thank you so much. I will see you in the next video.